I'm at the James Dean Museum out in Fairmount, Indiana. Very cool, a lot of memorabilia here. They have a little gift shop in the front. Very easy to get to, and the owners are very friendly. There's no charge to get in, but donations are accepted. I gave them something. It's hard to see with the reflection. I'm gonna go this way. They have a life cast of James Dean over here. Fairmount made it, I believe. No, Warner Brothers, I'm sorry. That's awesome. A very awesome old house that we're in here where the museum is. It's a shame he died so young. Fairmount is a town where James Dean was born and grew up. His family still lives here. There's a big festival coming up in September. The whole town has it for James Dean. That's pretty cool. What a beautiful man he was. There's something. Light fixture from the front of Fairmount High School. That's where he went to high school. One of his teachers thought he was a great actor and pushed him to keep going. I'll show you that over here. Here's the gift shop. Got a lot of stuff on display, even autographs. It's very cool. Wow, look how old that stuff is. I love history, but I'm a huge Elvis fan and James Dean. I love all the old history, music, acting, stuff like that. So this is right up my alley. I just happened to be driving past here the past few days and I decided to stop. There's some more movie posters. James Dean is also buried in a cemetery nearby. They're going to give me a map when I'm done looking around. This is baseball jacket. Sorry about the glare. I can't stop that. All the windows are open. Death of James Dean. He was a beloved student, and some of his classmates actually are still alive. James Dean would be 88 this year. Or he might be 88 already. Look how awesome this stuff is. If you're coming down Highway 69 or if you're anywhere near Fairmount, Indiana, come by and take a look. You won't regret it. Let me try it from this way. There we go.
It's a big car show, street fair. What's unusual, it keeps getting getting bigger every year. There's over 20,000 people there.
Come on out for that festival. It sounds awesome. I'm going to get a map and I will include it in this video as well so you guys can take a look at it. This guy played Nicky Bazooka. His name was Terry Nichols. He passed away September 17th, 2014. And he would do a tribute to him every September 30th for the festival here. And he would transform himself into the character of Nicky Bazooka and would arrive at the James Dean Memorial Service at the Back Creek Friends Church in his trademark black leather jacket, boots, motorcycle cap, and dark glasses. At the end of the hour-long service, he would walk to the front of the church, say a few words. He would then leave the church and would lead the walking procession on his motorcycle to Park Cemetery where James Dean is buried. He would place a spray of flowers on the headstone, say a few words, and then wrap the scarf he'd be wearing around the neck of a deserving onlooker. Nicky would then climb onto his motorcycle, rev it up, and drive off into the distance, not to be seen again until the following September 30th. This is a unique tribute to the legend himself. Awesome motorcycle. Go farther away so you can check that out. There's his outfit and everything. Sorry about the noise in the background. Other people came in now. Terrible. He died way too young. I still never did find the car that was in the accident, the Porsche. Is it a Porsche? Yep, it was a Porsche Spider. I should have known that. There's some more stuff down here. But his family actually still lives in the house that he grew up in. I'm going to get a map to know where all that stuff is in the cemetery, and I will drive over there as well and include it in this video and in a separate video. His cousin still lives in the original house that James Dean grew up in. How awesome is that?
There's no signs of the house, but it's the only thing far on this road. James Dean's cousin said, Jim, he's used to people calling me and taking pictures. He doesn't mind.
I'm just going to show you guys some of the things that are in the display cases here. Hey, buddy. They have a Facebook page and a website here. I will include it in the comment section. Oh, there's another room over here, but here's the room we were just in when the video first started. I'm going to do a wide-angle view on it here. That is the best tour guide right there. It's the little soapbox car from the movie. Yeah, Memorialist. Royal Theater, New York City, 1954. Here's another room. This place is huge. I know I mentioned it before, but the house this museum is in is amazing. He's kind of a small guy, huh? I love this house. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's huge. I like this. Kind of like a shadow box they put together here for his stuff. And this leather jacket is the reproduction one, made by the Shop Brothers. Pretty awesome. You can get yourself a James Dean umbrella. I like that. That's really cool. Let's go back a little bit. This is another room you walk into off the main room. It's a small little room, but there's a whole nother part back there. Look at all the James Dean pins up there. That's awesome. And here's the main room. This small room looking back in there. Okay, let's keep walking and see what we got in here. This house is amazing. I wish I could buy something like this. $100 bills with James Dean on it. Those are really cool. You even got the smell of vintage in here. That paper is from December 1st, 1955. Let me go zoom in a little bit more. Wow. Memorial to James Dean may be erected locally. Very cool. Let's see what this is. He bought a James Dean. He lived in New York at the time. 19 West 68th, New York, New York. 1951 Royal. I can't read it. $395. Wow. I think it was maybe that motorcycle he bought there. I can't read the words. Sorry about that. I know you're probably laughing at me because I should know what type of motorcycle it is. Oh, that's a man thing, I'd say. See what that is. Identification card. Marvin Carter. Jonesboro, Indiana. Paper mache. Mr. James Dean. There's Jason Vandermark, sorry. 10-year anniversary stick pin. That's a monument for him. It was the original one in Park Cemetery, built in 1957. Very cool. This is going to be a little bit of a long video. But when I put them out there, I like everyone to get the feeling of you're here, that you're actually doing this with me, so bear with me. This is one of my first videos as well. But I love all kinds of history, especially when it's music or acting and the 50s and 40s. I love all that, those eras, those times. Things are just so much different these days, you know. Alright, let's keep moving on and see what we got in here. More items for sale and all kinds of books in here. Postcards. Zoom out a little bit and see everything that's in here. Well, there's a screening room back here he told me about. There's a 20-minute movie you can watch. Let's go in here and take a peek. Look at him.
I'm looking for a Mr. Hyder Simpson and a hound dog named Ray.
You know what's really sad is he never knew the impact he had on this life. What he has done to everybody. He's such a huge influence on people, and so that people can never forget him. Hello, James Dean.
You didn't get messed up with nobody there, did you?
From there behind the key. He wouldn't let me in, so I didn't go in. That'd be just a place of hell without me.
He had a huge impact, and he still does. It's a shame he never got to see that. Well, maybe he does. Maybe wherever he's at, he sees it all. This room just has a little bit of everything history, I would say. It's not just James Dean, it's got a lot of amazing actors and singers. There's my man Elvis. That's a good picture of James Dean right there. Yeah, this is just a room with a little bit of everything. There's a lot of James Dean posters in here. A lot of vintage magazines over here. A couple things fans made, it looks like. Come visit this place for sure and show some love. Leave a donation so they keep making this place bigger and better and keep it going for James Dean's legacy and the fans. You got a place to go reminisce and learn about one of the greatest actors, most mesmerizing actors in someone's life who was cut way too short. He was only 24 years old when he lost his life. It's a shame. I saw some name tags here. We got vintage restaurant dishes in here and just all kinds of stuff. Oh, look at the Elvis Presley stuff. It's awesome. Elvis is one of my most favorite actors, singer, and just a great human being. I wish he was able to do some films that weren't too musical, but it's kind of what he was forced into. But this James Dean Museum is awesome. I definitely will be back. I'm going to bring my family here. They're going to love it. There's another beautiful person, Marilyn Monroe, that we lost way too soon as well. Wonder what else they would have came out with and all that. You never know what might have been. But thanks for watching, and if you're interested in coming, check the comments below. And in the description, I will leave the address here, the website, and all that fun stuff. The owners are super friendly. They'll answer any questions you have. Very awesome, nice people. Fairmount, Indiana, the James Dean Museum. Thanks for watching, guys.